Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, currently 12:29. I've been here in Tyson since about 11:45. It took a while to get a decent offer, but here it is from Maggiano's, 975, 3.3 miles. The reason why we're here is, so mom's having some health issues, so she went to the doctor, but she didn't need me to take her because it's pretty local to where we live. But you know, I said, hey, it's cool, you know, I'll go to work when you come back. And she, you know, ran late or whatever, but she didn't get home until like 11:30. So, you know, at that point, I looked at my scheduling, no schedule in Reston. So I'm like, you know what? Tyson's is here, always available, technically, when we need it. So there it is. But yeah, so we're going to be here, I think, most of the day. And then at dinner time, I'm going to try and catch an order from here to Reston. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get lucky with Macy's. So far, it has not been that way. In like a week, I think. Or maybe a week. Maybe almost a week. I don't know. But anyways, this order looks pretty decent. Hopefully it goes up a little bit. But even if it doesn't, it just makes sense. It's a decent offer, which is all I really ask for. Is decent offers. You know what I mean? So anyways, Mika just dropped off. We'll see you guys in a few. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order dropped off. And look where we're going. Chipotle. 825. I didn't get to see the miles, to be honest, but I think it might be kind of high. But I don't think there's any traffic going that way, so it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully it's ready though. Let's see. Nice. This might be my favorite Chipotle, because they actually use the shelf. No one uses the shelf anymore. Let's go. Guys, we're back here in Tyson's too. We got the order dropped off from Chipotle. It went up. So now we're sitting at $20. It's $120 and it's so incredibly slow. So I'm just watching the Rookie / the Rookie Feds crossover episode. If you guys watch, let me know. So far, I think without, obviously the original show, Rookie Feds would have already been canceled. But it's okay. I guess it's growing on me slowly, very slowly. But yeah, so now we're just waiting, getting some low paying offers, but at least we're getting something. We need the app is working, you know, because there's, oh, and by the way, the Buy Friends thing went down in my market from $600 to $200. So, you know, still, but they're still offering something, you know. For a while they weren't offering anything. So yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys hopefully soon on the next order. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we have our next offer here from Sweetgreen, $6.25. I think it's less than 3 miles. Food's ready. The only thing that sucks about this specific Sweetgreen is that you have to walk into the mall, which doesn't sound like the end of the world, but you know, it does add more time to the pickup process. But it's all good that we're back in the car. The time right now is 1:40. So yeah, we are having a really slow start. You know, and I already knew that was going to happen once I started late, but you know, life gets in the way. It's not really a big deal. But I'm just so hopeful that it's busy enough, you know. So I'm really hoping we get an order from Macy's, you know, a Macy's drop, if you will. But if we don't, then, you know, we'll do what we always do. Take good, decent offers. But yeah, so anyways, let me get this dropped off. See you guys soon. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order dropped off from Sweetgreen. It went up a little bit, from $6.25 to like $7.23, I think. And then we're just waiting, right? And then I get this offer on Empower. What is Empower? Empower is a rideshare app, right? It's mostly, I would say, regional, I guess. I know they're like in North Carolina, New York, Maryland, DC, Virginia. So they're pretty small compared to like Uber or like Lyft. But, you know, driving with Ty, so check out his channel. He's the one that put me on Empower. And, you know, just another option. So I've been having it running the last couple of days, but I've either haven't seen a trip that was worth it, or I haven't seen any trips at all. They're still basically building their own network and whatnot. So it's pretty small. But I got this offer right here, you know, and I forgot to screenshot it, but I did screenshot the end where it basically shows you what you made with Empower to what you would have made with Lyft, I think, or Uber with the fees and stuff. So I think we ended up getting like $24 or 23 something. Picked up a guy from the Kaiser here in Tyson's to Arlington. I thought about not taking it because of the fact that I would basically almost miss the Macy's drop, or potentially miss the Macy's drop. But at the same time, if I don't get anything, like, this is right here, right now. You know what I mean? So And the last couple of days, Macy's has failed me miserably. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do our first Empower ride. So I just dropped him off. Super cool guy. We're just chatting. And I asked him how he knew about Empower because it's pretty small. And he's like, oh, I heard about it from a friend. And I just, whenever I need to go somewhere, I turn all the apps on and see which one's cheaper, which makes sense, So the way Empower works, now, Ty, if you're watching, correct me in the comments, my guy. But basically, there's a subscription that you pay to Empower monthly for you to be on the platform, but they don't take any fees. You know what I mean? So in the end, you make more money even though you're paying a subscription fee to be on the platform. In the long run, if you compare, you make more money. Now I'm still technically on my free month, so I haven't paid anything. I'm not gonna pay anything for the first 30 days. Now, once those days are up, I would consider it if I get more trips. I think they're still building out their customer base here in Virginia, so there really isn't a whole lot. While I'm trying to see what the GPS taking me all the time. I think it's mostly like Maryland, Arlington. So I don't know, but it's always nice to have that option, to make more money. So that's what we're doing. Basically, we're making our way back to Tyson's now. I don't think we'll make the Macy's drop, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still gonna make $24 more, so no problem. Now, hopefully we can get back. We're not too far away, actually. It's like 15 minutes, but yeah, we're definitely not gonna make the drop. It's all good though. Anyways, let me get back here to Tyson's, and we'll see you guys in a few. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. All right, before the whole video gets copyrighted. Okay, so we made it back here to Tyson's 2. We were waiting, and then I realized on the Empower app, the customer actually left me a tip on there. So it went up, I think, almost to 27 bucks. Hey, we'll take it. Shout out to him, especially because it was interesting. Sorry, when we were talking, he told me that he didn't believe in tipping. So I was surprised that he tipped. So anyways, we got this offer right here from Maggiano's, $11.75, 3 miles. It's not a bad offer. It's slow right now. Why not? It is 2 orders though, but that's okay. They're both super close to each other. Food was ready. Now we're back on the road. The time right now is 3:10. Let's go. Okay, guys. I know it's getting kind of dark, so let me recap you. Right now it's 5:30. Let me tell you how we got here. Okay. So, man, what was I saying? Okay, so we got the orders dropped off. $11.75. I just delivered my first no tip order of 2023. I think it just stayed at $4.25 full base pay for one of the orders. It's all good though. And then I was waiting, chilling back at the Tyson's 2, right? When I got this offer here on Empower, another rideshare option, right? Now, I really wish they gave you more than like 10 seconds to decide. Mainly because I couldn't really see the drop off. I knew that it was in Maryland. I knew that. And I'm like, God, I'm not a huge fan of Maryland, but at the same time, I'm also not a huge fan of just staying here, of just declining and not making any money, right? So we took the order. I think it was paying 30 bucks, almost 30 bucks, if I'm not mistaken. And it was basically the first stop, like the first exit as soon as you get to Maryland, so it wasn't that far. I'm technically dashing right now in Maryland, but I'm driving back to Tyson's. So if I get something along the way, cool, but for the most part, I'm not getting anything. So, and the guy was super cool. He says, hey man, I'm here every day, so I'll probably see you often then. I cannot believe he pays this every single day to go to work. But I guess, it makes sense. But yeah, anyway, so dropped him off, cool guy. And I'm just heading back to Tyson's now. But like I said, I'm still also, dashing here. So if you get something that'll keep me here, no problem. Either on Empower or Doordash or Grubhub. But we're making our way back now. And I think we're sitting just shy of $100. So not terrible, but also not great. Definitely a much slower day. But that happens when you start late. So tomorrow I'm definitely starting early. So hopefully we can, make up some ground. But yeah, so right now we're making our way back to Virginia. Traffic surprisingly isn't bad. So I should be back there pretty soon actually. But again, if I get an order that keeps me here, I'll have no problem staying here. This is the same. This is just as far as being in like Arlington, so it's like 40 minutes away from where I need to be for my W2. So it's not bad. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay guys, we made it back here to Tyson's 2. Did a little bit of waiting actually, not even that bad. This one came along here, this offer from the Cheesecake Factory and this empanadas place here, and also in Tyson's 2. $15.50 I think, 3 miles. Of course, absolutely. And on top of that, I can dash a little bit longer today because we have additional staff that normally doesn't work today, so I'm actually gonna go into work later. But I still get to leave at the same time, which is a plus. So we're probably gonna dash / We're gonna dash. I don't know why I said slash. We're gonna dash till about 10 p.m. So hopefully we can at least hit 200, even though we're technically still not even at 100 yet. Technically. But after this, we'll be over $100. Now, I haven't done rideshare in forever. You guys already know about my Uber issues, and I don't know what's up with that account, with my account. So, you know, that's a no-go. Then I did Lyft a long time ago, and then when I tried to do it again, they basically didn't like my car because it has some slight front damage, whatever. So I didn't think much about it, which is why I never done it. But with Empower, it wasn't a big deal. So here we are, you know. It definitely does feel a little bit weird at first when you have like a stranger literally in your car, but the two people that I've, you know, given rides to today so far, cool. No weird vibes or anything. But I'm sure at some point I'll get someone that's kind of like weird, but you know, I feel like that's gonna happen at some point. I don't know. But I think it'll help me for sure, especially on days that are slow. Because I like to think that those rides came in when it was slow for DoorDash anyways, you know? Because whenever I'm doing an order, I just turn it off. Because for one, you get 10 seconds to decide and Empower if you want to take a ride or not. So 10 seconds is nothing. So typically right now, I don't even have it on right now because I'm still doing these orders. But when I'm almost at the other drop off, then I'll probably turn it on, you know, because I'll be able to decline it if I need to, or accept it if I want to, you know. But for right now, they're both off. So yeah, anyways, the time right now is 6:30. Let's go. Okay guys, you're probably wondering, hey, why are you wearing different clothing? Why is it kind of daytime, not nighttime? So basically, after doing the last drop off, or the last stacked orders from the empanada place and the Cheesecake Factory, I ended up calling it a night. It's gonna sound kind of weird, but I'm like, you know what? It was really slow. And I think one thing that I wanted to do better in 2023 was to know when to call it a day early when it's just slow. So I'm not just wasting my time. So after doing the drop-offs, I went home, spent some time with the fam. It was not the greatest day, kind of slow, but we still made over $100. Shout out to Empower for that, because it was a really slow day, like really, really slow. But yeah, and the reason why I'm recording this today is because I realized that I forgot to record it last night. So I figured, hey, instead of putting a text or just speaking over it, you know, just gonna let you guys know right here. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe. Peace.